Hello and welcome back. We're back after just a few hours over here to watch a TERRA event. This is going to be a tournament organized by Adrydry in the CFR community, and we do have the TERRA map being played out. This is going to be amazing. Oh my god. If anybody doesn't know about it, the TERRA map is a map that spawns with two continents, two very, very big continents. On one continent, you're going to have all of the civilizations, all 8 of them in one place. On the other side, you got all of the city-states, so you don't actually get that many bonuses from them. It used to be that we had that in 2v2s maybe, or 1v1s or something like that. Those were the maps being played out with the TERRA map. Now it is a 4 versus 4. This is going to be amazing. We're also going to have a co-caster. I think Justice is going to join us soon. I'm not sure when. He was saying he's getting a little bit of food or something like that, so I'm just waiting for him to give me a shout out and tell me that, oh, he's here, and he's going to be fine. We got the active ban phase going. They're going to go for the 10 bans over here. Then they're gonna need to pick. It's the same order of bans and picks that we've seen in the multiple other tournaments, and we do need to check out and follow them. I am expecting, of course, the civilizations that do have a lot of strong bonuses when it comes to early warfare to be taken out immediately. And as you can see, we do have actually Julius Caesar. Okay, Julius Caesar taken down, and we do have I want to say we do have Mubande and Maya. It looks like Khornie is being let known that Maori is auto-banned, so they're gonna go for the other Congos. So both Congos will be taken down. Now, of course, we still have Zulu, we still have Genghis Khan, we got Persia, we got so many Gupta, Chandragupta with in the other India with Macedon, with so many civilizations that have those classical / medieval units that are going to be available to attack their opponents with. Also, Aztec got taken down, and this would be the first time that I do see actually a big map. I was assuming this is going to be a standard map with standard map size. That means 8 players. So they're essentially going to play on half the map that we're used to seeing. Can you imagine? This is a special event? Yes, this is a special event hosted by Adrydry. Last year, he actually hosted some fun events with 3 versus 3s, with other rules, with fun modes, 1 city challenges, and so on and so forth. And he started doing this in the CFR community to get us going into how you can play Civ fun mode, not only a competitive mode. Of course, at the end of the day, the teams do want to win, so it's still the basic principle. But in the meantime, they get some fun out of it, and of course, we get to see them having that fun. Looks like Montezuma and Kree got taken down, and now we're gonna go into the picks, and this is gonna be the moment. Alexander, massive Macedon coming out. We do have Khornie and General next to pick some choices over here, and they're thinking about it. They're thinking about not revealing their choices first and foremost, but oh my god. Okay, I'm thinking, man. Oh, Zulu. Is it gonna be Zulu? Zulu tends to actually get his bonuses a little bit later, so I'm not so sure they want Zulu. Yes, Ikandas. Yes, setup. Yes, so on and so forth. You do get quite a few bonuses there. And oh my god, totally forgot about Cleopatra over here. Sneaked it in with those and Chandragupta. Guys, pinch me. Pinch me. We got the Cleopatra with the Mariano Cheretaches that are gonna just roam around the map and pew 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 shoot with those laser pointed arrows. And then we do have General going with Chandragupta is gonna go and get those Varus all over the place over here against his opponent. We do also have Zulu, oh my god, Zulu and Macedon in the same team. Are you for real? Okay, Justice, let's go. Oh my god, you're right on time, man. And welcome, MMD. Hello there, ma'am. Hello there. How are you doing, Justice? Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Michael.
Man, are you ready for the TERRA map? Are you ready?
I guess no one is ready for this.
No one's ready for this, I know, right? I guess we're so used to seeing the players, like getting 5 cities, preparing with an encampment, like getting all of those builders ready and so on. They're taking their good old time, and we have time to think about everything. This is going to be totally different. I'm thinking, like, do they even have space for 3 cities? They might not even have space for 2.
It's very possible that people will stay on one city and just spam warriors and archers. Yes.
Wow, okay, well, this is going to be quite something. The Trojan man actually asking us the powerful question. Why do you think they banned Caesar?
In BBG, Julius Caesar gets a melee unit on a settler. So, like, this guy is in this mode then completely OP. Because you settle a city and you get a warrior, or like on your 3rd city, maybe even a legion for free. And yeah.
You get it for free. A melee unit for free in the city you settle. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I think it's a BBG thing. Not sure if this is in vanilla.
Yeah, so I guess whoever picks initiation rights.
I'm super confused that no one went for Nubia, by the way.
Oh, right, Nubian archers. Yeah, that is true. That's true.
Yeah, Nubian archers, and like one of the, like, it's dominating 2v2 right now, and this TERRA setting is pretty close to it, right?
Yeah.
Like, just from the start, go at it. So yeah, I'm extremely surprised that no one went for Nubia.
Maybe they're gonna go in the second wave. Yeah.
It's a bit surprising to me, because both Alexander and Zulu are a bit slow actually for... Like, I mean, maybe something changed, I don't know, but when I played this game, it was really, like, when you're unlucky, you just spawn in between 4 guys and stay on one city.
And that's it. Well, to be honest, I do tend to think the same. Zulu is usually quite slow until it gets its impies and the core and so on and so forth. Like the power strength, the strength of his power actually is coming out around the medieval era. While everybody else is gonna be there we go. By the way, Amanitore Noob634 picks it up. It's gonna be much earlier. Alexander also takes time to set up. If you want to get the maximum out of Alexander, you want to get those. Basilicoi Pates, which are the buildings in its encampment. That takes a long time to get in there. Well, I guess you can go around it and just full on hetare on somebody, but you're not gonna get the science from the kills from the units. From the units actually built. And anyway, Manitore here is coming up, and it is going to be their choice. We're going to see that Pitati spam, and we do have, of course, also Nubia with a 30% production towards the range units. I think the Pitati archers are a little bit heavier in production also, right?
I'm actually not sure how expensive they are.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
It's not much, at least.
Well, with the 30%, I think it gets balanced down to the same.
Like, the thing is, you build them faster. I think they're a bit more in production, but yeah, as you already pointed out, Nubia has a bonus toward the ranged units, so you effectively produce them faster, but I think they are, on paper, a bit more expensive, yeah?
Yeah. These are indeed COC members. We got Cynthia, we got Noob634, General, and Khornie. I guess General is the only one that is from WCG. And then on the other side, we do have basically Les Ornithorynx Roses with with AlexCrazy, I'm sorry. Viticy, Adrydry, and Eins. I don't know who Eins is, but I guess he's number 1. Right? Oh, Catherine de Medici showing up. Oh, Peter and Tomer is being picked up by them. Now, it seems like in the second quarter they did go for much earlier timings here. Except Peter, I'm having a hard time actually understanding why Peter. I was thinking maybe something like Byzantium would be something here, but I guess that's also slow. When you're talking about Crusade ability, you need to put the holy sites and so on. I'm actually very curious. How close are they gonna be to each other? They're going to be very close. And if you go like that close, why do you go Peter and not Canada if you really want Tundra? Anyway, I guess we'll see the questions soon. We will have all our answers. No remap. Oh my god, no remap. No remap.
Yeah, I mean, after
Oh
all,
my
the only reason why there's a remap in competitive games is to get some balance out, right? And to reduce RNG. Uh, but like at games like this, no one cares. You just want to go at it, right? So like, if a guy
Rip the band-aid.
spawns a bit unlucky, you're just unlucky. That's it. Deal with it.
Well, DJ Hawkins asking us, is this a show match? No, not really. This is a fun event hosted by the CVFR community. They had 4 games today and 4 games tomorrow. Earlier, I couldn't get a game because I was already streaming, or I was set up to stream one from the Premier League. And I said, okay, I need to get one. You know, today I need to get one. And this looks like, oh my God, this is actually going to be fun. I usually like also the 2v2s when it comes to that, but I don't know. I don't like so many nerfs in the civilizations, like too many bans in the civilizations. I just don't really like them being crippled like that.
Oh, by the way, give me a stream, please.
Oh, right. Yes, there we go. Oh, we don't have 1080p anymore. Kick W. Wait, one second. No. Oh my God, I need to subscribe with Nitro now to get 1080p. And anyway, this is how it looks like. Looks like Articuzi is also telling us that he's a bit disappointed. We do have TERRA, but no Ambiorix. That's a bit, yeah, no Ambiorix, man. Oh my God. Oh, okay. Since next to Adrydry. Khornie next to Adrydry. I feel like Adrydry is gonna be in such a... Oh my, look how close they are, man.
Yeah.
Oh my.
By the way, Ambiorix would be really bad on the setting, in my opinion.
Yeah. Fire target page. Hello there, ma'am, and welcome. Yeah, this is an interesting lineup. We do have Noob 634 also coming up here. Sheep, Cotton, blah blah blah. Mount Rorima in the south. Oh, Masteron is somewhere behind friendly lines. This is not somewhere where he wants to be, honestly. This is exactly where. Well, I guess he's gonna pour units through.
Yeah, that's excellent. Honestly, like. If you look at it, if you have a guy in front of you and you can just go for your setup and then just keep spamming hetero all game long,
yeah,
that's really what you want. Like I generally would believe like that the white team picked a bit slower civs, so as long as they don't die like before 10:30.
Yep. So they really need to keep their allies alive here. I can't believe they actually let Chandragupta in. Like they took out all of the others, and so for some reason they let Chandragupta in. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a Gupta enjoyer, but when it comes to these close quarter fights, man, those pharaohs with extra movement are just bonkers.
Yeah, especially in the hands of a good player who really abuses like the last move, first move abilities. Like
yeah.
It's really the number one griefer,
yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess the general is gonna have the buttons today. We're gonna see what he's gonna do. Let's quickly take a look around the map and see what's going on here. St. Petersburg will have a decent amount of production with the deer tiles, and I do think he's going builder first. I'm guessing he's actually going to go for something like Goddess of the Hunt here. Does have a decent amount of bonuses that he could gather with that, and he just got a free recon unit, man. That is, I guess, lucky. Mero in the south, Nubia is gonna spam at him. Oh man, so many archers, and this is a bit unfortunate about this, by the way, because Russia doesn't really have defensive bonuses unless he goes for like a religion and he gets Defender of the Faith. But other than that, you can't really say he has defensive bonuses. Now, on the other hand, against him, there are 2 civilizations that base they have. One a unit, which is going to be the Pitati Archer, which is amazing. And then we got Paris with the extra diplomatic visibility, which is going to give him a +3. And he could just go and pressure his opponent with archers and like even warriors and stuff like that.
Washer going builder. Good luck, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess at this point you gotta think about those archer spams. Already from the beginning, get slingers out, bro, because this is gonna be a problem. Then we do have Scythia in the middle of the land with Egypt next to him. These are gonna be opponents. They're gonna fight each other. Prokhorovka is gonna need to do something about Egypt, but I think also Egypt should have the Mariano Cheret archers much faster than Scythia gets its Saka horse archers. What about the same? No, I think it's faster. It's wheel,
especially
right?
and especially if we talk about really early timings, like the importance of strategics actually skyrockets here, and I actually, like, this is one of the biggest upside of Egypt. He can just spam his Marianos without any strategics, while Scythia needs horses for both horses and suckers.
Yeah.
Which is really not a given in a setting like this. That you just have it.
Well, we do have builders coming out here, and we got a question here in the chat from Shadiz asking us about Civ 7. Man, we want to know the answer to that question as well. I tell you, man. In the southwest over here, we do have India with Zulu. I think Zulu can easily close off this choke, by the way, and that will actually nerf quite a bit India's abilities to go against somebody if Zulu gets a unit here. But it looks like India, in general, if he's smart, he's just gonna keep his warrior around here somewhere. He's gonna get a photo settle on Zulu to allow him to pressure through the choke point. I'm not so convinced that this is not pressurable. With a Varu in the front with archers in the back, you should be able to punch through. And then in the south, it looks like Pela, AlexCrazy, is gonna get to free, quote unquote, freeze him over here. He needs to set up his ability to get those encampments. I guess this would be their savior, right? Pela, if he does manage to get his encampment with Basilicoi Page, with spamming out the Setaris afterwards and try to go and finish off Egypt or something, then with the extra science he's making, because I'm pretty sure everybody else will be too concerned about the war, he might get enough advantage from the technological advancement he's gonna have that he can take out everybody else. What do you think of that?
Yeah, it remains to be seen. Like, Chandragupta actually has, like, for TERRA he has like tons of land. He really has his own peninsula, and actually Chandragupta doesn't seem that bad. So he may as well be the insurance for like the left team as well, while Catherine and the Minatora try to 2v1 Russia really fast, and Noob just tries to survive. I would assume it's their call here, but we will see. Like, I don't necessarily think that Chandragupta tries with all his might to bump into Zulu.
That could be it. That could be much more defensive. I see Nubia just scouted out Russia. Russia is aware that he's gonna get to put some slingers in the defense, and he's getting settler in 3. I guess east side is gonna be his choice. He does have a lot of furs. Oh my god, this Goddess of the Hunt might be, well, I say Goddess of the Hunt, but I guess he doesn't get the promotion anymore, production anymore. And I've also seen that instead of going to the northwest, the units of France are going both to the southeast, which is gonna go against. They are gonna go against Scythia over here. And I do believe Scythia is gonna be quite fine. The biggest issue is who is gonna get the photo settle on each other. There's one city in the middle that can be placed. Who is it gonna be? Is it gonna be Egypt's, or is it gonna be Scythia's?
Yeah, that's a fun thing about this. There's usually only one city you can settle.
Yeah, you gotta get that.
Yeah. Like another first move advantage. You settle first, the enemy is good.
Okay, we got a request over here to put up the city names. I'm just gonna do it really quickly. And on the right side, we do have wait, who is it? PeaceMongers. PeaceMongers. Okay. And that's also, welcome back, Don Kerko. Bună seara, domnule, și bine ai venit. It seems like this TERRA map event feels even more excited to watch than the CWC final. Well, I mean, I hope you're going to have a good time with us. I do have to say, of course, the CWC is the CWC. You know, it's a big event. All of the players, all of the good players are there. And we still have the finals to be taking a look at. Oh, look at that. Oh, okay. There are allies. It's fine. I believe today Pulp is streaming the first game between Frederitos de la Vega and Sustin. Anyway, coming back to the game over here, we do have Viticy trying... Oh, look at that, man. Blocked by the general. Beautiful. I really like this. Man, I guess now it's gonna be Viticy needing to make a big decision, because he can't go north. Scythia is already for a settling. Yeah. Oh man, and he can't go west because India is there stopping him. He might go south.
The warrior is immovable. Zulu has to go somewhere else.
Wait, Zulu? Oh, Zulu. Yeah, Zulu has to go somewhere else. I don't think Scythia is gonna come back from that. And from what I can see, nobody's gonna get a forward settle there on each other. Noob 64 is putting a city on the east. I guess that olive tile is gonna be his target. And we do have quite a few chops over there for him. He did take out the Scythian warrior with two quick moves from the warrior and the slinger.
Oh, he also got archery boost from that. This is actually huge.
Amazing. That's a lot of... So I guess that's another question and another subject that we should talk about. If usually we don't care that much about these little boosts, like who gets bronze working boost, who gets... who gives it to the others, who gets horseback riding faster than everybody else, who at what timing do you improve your passions, your strategic resources, and like you said, the archery boost. This is a game where every little turn counts. If you... Yeah.
Theoretically, yes, but as you can see, Catherine and Minatora already clicked on horses on turn 1, so they already attacked.
They are committed to this.
Yeah. Like no more gameplay needed. You not in, you click on horseback riding. That's it. No more tricks needed.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, you still need to get your pasture improved and your horses acquired here. And I guess Russia did manage to acquire them. Adrydry is going archery, and we do see him managing to get the Goddess of the Hunt as a Pantheon. He did get his first... how do we call it? His first faith pattern coming up from the city center, and I don't think he's actually gonna go for more than this on faith. I don't think he's gonna put a single lavra down, or is he? Because he could put it, he can one turn it and then maybe at some point get a great profit, but that takes away from his ability to get an encampment. That's kind of a sad story over there. You can't really ignore an encampment in this game, can you? You need to get a general somehow.
Yeah, it depends, but obviously there are only 4 classicals, so whoever comes last, probably gonna die.
Yeah.
if he doesn't die right away. Again, this is actually obviously on this short distances. This is actually real consideration. Like, do I go for classical right away, or like going for general is kind of greedy in a setting like this.
It is, right? It is, because it takes time to get that. Two projects, chops. You gotta commit chops instead of getting units.
Yes, and also, like, assuming you don't have double Ivan or something like this and go straight for Ivan working, then you won't have a classical for the longest time, so...
Yeah. Well, I do see already Pitati archers coming out here to fight in Sedinga. I see another... This is also greedy. This third settler, it tells me that Khornie is confident enough that he is gonna get to put it down in the south and nobody's gonna stop him, and he doesn't need to build that big of an army to tackle Russia. And I think he's correct, actually, because Russia will have quite a bit of pressure on his hands from France as well. Why did France settle end so far? Well, I guess 3-2 Banana and stuff like that. Okay.
Yeah,
that's far away.
He probably didn't scout Gobustan.
Yeah. Oh, now Khornie did. Okay.
Yeah, So they will go to both these cities and then probably try to spam horses at Russia.
And I guess they got spotted over there. Not that many units. Settler is coming up from Adrydry's capital city as well. And I guess he can put another one here to the west side, which will expose him to some coastal pressure. Or is he gonna go southwest? I don't know. We'll see. There are a few things to handle. Oh my god! Viticy forced to go so far on the east side. Wow.
Yeah, effectively he lost 3 turns. But wait, what actually happened to the Scythia settler?
Oh, that's a good question. Did that die to a volcano?
No. It must have been stolen. I don't know.
How? Maybe.
Like if I look at the damaged France scout, it was probably him. But
France scout? Oh, this one.
yeah. But
maybe the
like
unit escorting it got damaged, and then the scout took it.
Yeah, maybe something like this. I don't know.
Because come on, they're Scythian warriors. They should be powerful.
Yeah, like the Scythia settler was definitely walking down there. The settler's gone.
Yeah, and Sasso is also asking us quite a question over here. How come Frederick Barbarossa doesn't get picked in the games? That's a hard question to answer all in once, like a sentence or a phrase. Usually, Frederick Barbarossa is a little bit of a tough cookie to crack because the bonuses you do get do usually start to come out to their fruition, to their maximum output very late in the game, like post turn 70, 80, and the players do have other choices which are not the same powerful at that later point, but about as powerful as that later point, but with a lot better bonuses when it comes to the early stage. I have seen him used very well by the one and only Fish, by the way, which did spam again 3 encampments into his opponent and did manage to take even civilizations like Mongolia on without that many issues, and then he made up with the extra district what he lost at the beginning. But again, that was Fish. That was just Fish being Fish.
Yeah, this is about Fish being a better player than the other guy, and not about Germany being good.
Yeah,
Totally agree. Like the shot on just like Germany in 99% of cases is just too slow for competitive play.
Yeah, well, it used to be very good, but that was when the extra district came out at the beginning, right? You didn't need to take anything for the extra district, and it was a bit too much. I think it was also tackling a little bit the district discount, right? Because you're kind of limited by population to get the maximum discount that you can. But then with Germany, you had that extra district that you could just place and build, which was quite easy.
Yeah, I don't know about these terms, but like generally speaking, it's one of the best FF8 civs. But for competitive 4v4, it's usually just too slow.
Oh, we got Pella, by the way, with God of Craftsman. He's getting the 331 horses. We do have another setter coming up from Pokrovka, and I do see Noob is for settling Eins as soon as he can. I'm actually extremely surprised we didn't see him. I would say we don't know what happened with that first settler of Scythia. What I do see is Noob is coming with Mariano Chariot archers from his city, and boom, attack on an archer, almost one shot him down. And I believe at this point Scythia is in big trouble, big trouble. Horseback riding is barely coming up in 15. He's gonna need somebody to boost it, and it looks like the whole tempo of his teammates is a bit skewed, with AlexCrazy going for bronze working. He's not gonna go and boost horseback riding, and I don't see Scythia benefiting from an easy pasture upgrade, so he can get the boost for himself. It's just not in the stars. Will Adrydry do it? Please, Adrydry needs to do it, right? Russia needs to do it. He's getting Lavras. He's actually getting Lavras. Oh.
Yeah, getting Lavras, building Artemis. Like this guy plays it like a normal 4v4. Not too sure if it will work for him.
Yeah, I'm very worried about this. So you see his opponents are already getting Pitatis. The Pitatis do have 30 base strength. They are higher than the normal archers. Let me actually put up on the screen here so you can see the difference. On the archer you get 50 melee strength and 25 range strength with 2 range and 2 movement points. On the Pitatis, you get 70 melee strength, so a little bit higher, 30 range strength with 5 more points, and then 3 movement points. You can move really fast, but they do cost a little bit more. Let me actually take a look at the cost. It's what, 70 or 35 versus 60. So,
Yeah, so it's my production more on that. The extra movement is actually very big because you can step on a hill and still shoot. But the real deal about these guys is actually the added experience. So like they level up so fast. You have like a level 2, you have level 2 archers in no time, and then they really hurt.
Yeah, and movement and experience and everything, they're just wow. They're amazing. I do see France did manage to get his own archers over here. Ruan did get Gobustan with a 4-4, and I do see more archers coming up from Paris. This is usually how France wants to play this. Now, what will happen here? Because Scythia might not get classical unit out, and these marionette chariot archers can chew through a 13 garrison defense strength city extremely quickly. They don't get that much damage on return from the archers. And you do see Noob is just hoarding them over here, moving them towards the city of Memphis. He also needs to get a unit there to take over the city, but that can be done with a scout, no problem.
Yeah. Also, little thing I want to point out, Noob went straight for top culture. Like, pretty much everyone is used to click on early empire and forget about it, right?
Yeah.
But in situations like this, it's very smart to go for craftsmanship, like especially on Cleopatra. Where you wanna, or like on Nubia as well, where you just want to have a unique improvement. But like the big deal here is obviously having the Agogea card very fast, so you can produce these units faster.
Yeah, that is so big. Like we were talking earlier, that little bit of an advantage gives you so much of an impact. Has so much of an impact in the game. Those 3 turns, those 1 turn, those every production counts here. Every production counts. One of the surprising facts that we were asking ourselves about Temple of Artemis. I guess he pre-placed it but never actually built it. He's a bit conflicted if he needs to go Holy Separate, just do anything else. I think he's going to want to go and get Defender of the Faith over here in St. Petersburg. I don't think that's going to help him if he doesn't get a lot of forces. And when I say a lot of forces, I mean a lot of forces. And archers at the same time. These Pitatis will 2-shot his archers quite easily, and on return you do need to 3-shot the Pitatis to take them out. They're extremely maneuverable. The extra experience, everything it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
Who actually has horses on this team? Like Russia obviously has none. Scythia will not be able to improve them.
Macedon is getting a builder now, and I think he got a few of them, like 1 or 2 turns into them. Adrydry has 20. Wait, Adrydry has 20 and Alexander has 22. Oh, he did improve his horses quite early. Look at that. He did. And he's keeping a defense on this.
Oh yeah. Like as being said, this is actually like if like assuming you just have 4 guys who will try for strategics.
Yeah. Adriano is asking us any wizards are way better than opponents, or it's just unlucky spawn situation for the PeaceMongers. Well, I know on one side, of course, Noob 64, General Cynth, and Khornie are all coming up from CWC teams, very, very strong players to play. While on the other side, I believe Les Ornithorynx Roses, most of the players here are from Les Ornithorynx Roses. They are playing mostly in the CVFR squadrons, and they couldn't get into the CWC for some time now. I think they have tried for 2 seasons. So there is a little bit of a difference over there in their experience. But I mean, at the same time, this is a fun event, and in fun events, anything can happen. So we do need to see how this will go. Scythia, though, will lose his capital here. Look at the scout. The scout is coming. God of the Forge, Egypt, 3 turning Mariano chariot archers. Oh man. Crew the second, also why Scythia on 1 city, missed the beginning. We don't know. We don't. There was a settler, another settler than this one, moving to the south, and we don't know what happened. Like honestly, even if the volcano exploded, there's like no visible damage to the tiles around it. We would have expected something like volcanic soil. We don't know what happened. We know there was a French unit next to it, but the settler was escorted. So the only thing that I can imagine, maybe shift entered or something like that. Scythia lost the settler because it couldn't or mismoved his settler somewhere next to his opponent's units. You know, sometimes when you click on waypoint and you forget about it, and then you end your turn, and the settler moves without you knowing. So, or I mean, you force the movement and you make Pikachu face because it moved. Oh, now the horse tile has been taken. Adrydry needs. Wait, why is he getting another holy site? Didn't he get one early? No, he didn't. I'm a bit confused there. Anyway, way too much pressure on Scythia from the beginning. Looks like even with the extra +5 he's benefiting from, he can't actually do a lot of damage against these units. He was about to take down one of the Mariano chariot archers, but unfortunately his elite garrison defense is only 13, doesn't have a warrior in there. And I guess they're kind of giving up on Scythia, honestly. You see they're giving up on Porkovka. That is gonna be Egyptian land soon. Also, Scythia lost one of his senators. Yeah, I think he lost. I'm pretty sure. We're pretty sure that he lost one of his settlers. We don't know exactly what happened, but we're pretty sure that happened. Okay, is this gonna shift enter? No. Oh my god. I guess it's too late anyway. Yeah, too late. Kick. Well, that's one capital taken down. Noob 634 managing to push through the Scythian line of defense. There is another city here, generals in the south, and we do see Viticy is putting down his Ikandas everywhere. He is gonna try to get some units out to deal with this. Russia in the north is in big trouble. We got archers coming out there, and I do see Nubia is also smelling the cities of Astrakhan from afar there, getting some force in, seeing what he can do. Oh, 2, 4, 6 of these Pitatis coming in for St. Petersburg. Oh my god, this is gonna be execution line over here. Adrydry doesn't know what's gonna hit him. Oh man, look at this. Yeah, CC go new. Well, I don't know. I was saying that Macedon over here still, well, I guess could get some kicks on him. And unfortunately, he did get pillaged, and unfortunately, he kind of lost his tempo. He still needs to put in camel. He still needs to get those Macedonian Setaris. I would definitely prefer Macedon on the front line than Scythia, but I guess that's just my preference. Yes, Justice, tell us. Go. Yes.
I don't know. Did I make some weird noise, or like I actually had not much to say about this. Like honestly, Macedon and like full frontline Scythia is usually better because like, Alex just needs more setup similar to Zulu. Like the Civ is pretty useless without building your incumbent infrastructure first, while Scythia can just go straight for horses. And have the the Saka horse archers with the horses.
Yep.
And yeah, then you just give the horses to Scythia and hope for the best. So usually Scythia, like technically Scythia is better frontline, I would say. But I mean, if you lose a settler, it doesn't matter what civ you are, right? Like
Yeah, it's still a problem. I would really love to hear what happened there. We got horses coming out from Paris. Looks like Saint Petersburg is gonna try to get a few archers out, but that was so much production put into anything else other than units that right now he has a major problem. He just doesn't have a military to work with to defend. And I did see and Sasu making a comment over here. It will become a Saint Petersburg. Yes. That is gonna be what's gonna happen over here. Khornie is just gonna rename that city Saint Petersburg. I do have another question for you.
Yeah.
But first, tell me what you wanted to say. Tell us.
I was just making about the joke that maybe the plans of Russia is just to leave this cursed land and start a new life on the other continent.
Yeah.
Like go for a lot of face by to settlers and wait, hope for cartography.
Get on a tiny island somewhere.
Reach, but yeah, I don't know.
I wanted to ask you, could they get back into the game with Zulu and Macedon?
But generally speaking, sure. Like I mean, to be fair, like I wouldn't assume that like the loss of Scythia is obviously not great, but honestly, in a setting like this, not really the end of the world. So, like, if Zulu and Macedon can really get their engine online and just wall over Scythia or something, just wall over Egypt or something, sure, they can come back, yeah.
So, looking at what they would need to get those engines online, first, strategic resources. Second, all encampments, done, check. And third, they would need the buildings in the encampments, both of them. Basilico Page on Macedon, and of course barracks on Zulu. I believe you would also need Zulu to get as much as possible his impies and of course mercenaries for the core ability. So that would take quite a bit of time, especially with 6 and 8. That doesn't seem like it's gonna be a lot of it.
Well, this is really not an impy angle, like especially against Mariano. Like, doesn't matter how little damage they deal to the impy. Like, you will never catch a Mariano unless the guy is drunk. So the impy angle is really not good here. What I'm more looking at is actually at the available production, which is not great on Macedon. So yeah, I would say these mostly rely on available Zulu shops.
Well, to be fair, they kind of have the same production.
Well, yes, sure. Right now, I'm just looking at the tiles in general and what is available, and Macedon just doesn't have a lot of shops.
Yep. Well, I would love to say horse and general seems more likely, but I do think by the time he does have some sort of advantage on Egypt, it is going to be when he's going to have his unique unit, mostly because Egypt just got 4 cities and he's going to grow just taller after this. And he is probably going to have enough units to defend any kind of horse attack that will be put against him. So you need a higher strength unit here. Sure, Macedonian Hetaris with extra promotion could do the job, but it will take the same amount of time for them to come over there. AlexCrazy did manage to get one of his encampments with a Basilica Page, and I do see he's getting a 4th settler. Okay. While, by the way, General is just happily simming away. He's on 8 science, 17 culture, getting commercials out. Doesn't have a care in the world. Getting a campus here in Panna, plus 3, easy peasy. And yeah, well, I think we're gonna have a takeover of a city here soon. The Pitatis are gonna go on a rampage.
Yeah, and like generally speaking, the thing, like you look at this and say like, it's only archers, right? But like generally speaking, once you have so many archers in your land, you simply cannot step out of your city and thus cannot really build an army to defend at all. So this is why this is actually so threatening.
Yep. Adriano also saying I kind of unlucky to spawn with Alex as the kind of only one to freeze him. Yeah, I know, right? Russia would have been a much better choice there than Macedon, for sure. But I was surprised, and not only me, but also Justice. I was surprised about the Macedonian pick. I like Macedon. I just feel like it's a bit late when it comes to its setup. And you see how fast this whole attack came through, right? With the Marianos immediately pumped out, like when he barely put his second city down. Then we had the archers coming out from France. We had the Pitatis immediately after he got the technology coming out. And this is just overwhelming firepower coming against Adrydry right now.
Yeah. And I mean, to be quite fair, as being said, Alex kinda needs a setup as well. So, like, instead of, like, if Alex would be frontline, obviously he would, instead of building settlers now, he would build his CPOs.
Yeah.
But he still needs his time to set up. So Alex is very good at like mid-distance. Like if you get like 15 tiles, 20 tiles, the enemy or stuff like this, you can stay on 3 cities, build your setup, and then start spamming like turn 35-ish. This is what Alexander wants. If an enemy is really close, he's as dead as anyone else.
Ox Daniel asking us how Scythia lost his capital. Mariano cere touches. He lost his first settler. I don't know what happened with it. And then by the time he got his second one, there were already 3 Marianos and 1 scout taking Pokrovka. Yeah, that happened. And then generals got settled. We do have actually horses coming up from Zulu. Finally, we got Government Plaza from Ulundi. Looks like he's getting a few archers. He's gonna need to prepare against this wall of Marianos coming against him. They're not gonna stop moving. They need to do something. And I see St. Petersburg is about to be taken down. 2 more hits, and that city's gonna go down. Also, Gath Anthony calling out the rip. Hello there, sir, and indeed. Small soldiers, good evening, sir. Do we expect them to colonize the other landmass? Not really, actually. It's very unlikely that we see in such a game somebody settling a city on the other island. Of course, it's quite powerful if you do so, because nobody met city-states. Nobody has vision over the other side.
So might do just for flex purpose, but
yeah.
Yeah, like I would assume General will just keep resimming and go for like 10 cities and then say like I have the biggest stats, I won the game.
Yeah. Well.
But this is obviously just friendly banter, so. Yeah, it doesn't look good for the PeaceMongers. Because like it's unheard of that the other guys actually didn't go for peace, instead killing Scythia and Russia.
And turn 30 to 33 win over here. They did manage to get their golden age, I will assume, except Scythia. Well, that's understandable. Penbrush and Voice, Monumentality on Noob 64. General 1 Penbrush and Voice, Khornie, Penbrush and Voice. St. Petersburg is about to go down. Looks like France is gonna take it. Okay. And that's another capital taken over. We do have Astrakhan fighting for its life. We do have Adrydry over here on the west, taking down a few units, but can't actually take all of them down. We do have also Adrydry, Penbrush and Voice, Viticy, Penbrush and Voice, and AlexCrazy, Penbrush and Voice. Well, they're still fighting. Okay, they started to also attack each other over here next to Nobamba. Zulu did manage to get the first general of the game, and I do see Noob's Marian and Chariot archers are getting very, very close up and personal with Zulu's units. Now, in the tech side, AlexCrazy is 1 turn away from getting horseback riding in the south, and I do see Wallow's Throne being built. He got his 4th settler, making a road towards his ally here. while Viticy is 5 turns away from getting his iron working. Next turn he's gonna get horse, and that's gonna boost up his garrison defense. One of the biggest problems was the cities, especially the city of Pokrovka, was attacked before it managed to get a classical unit out. It didn't even have a warrior inside of it to boost its, well, not that it mattered actually. I think it was just maybe one extra turn or something of shots, and that's it.
Just rebuilding Artemis.
Yeah. Lol. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I actually wonder if these guys are too greedy. Like, the troops I see there right now are not necessarily enough to kill Russia here.
Well, that is something that I was just thinking. Indeed, Russia, if it does manage to get, for example, the horse with a promotion, might have the chance of doing some damage here. In the east side, we still have 3 horses that can attack the city of Astrakhan, but they're gonna take considerable damage doing so. And with the archer, they can be torn apart. They might be greedy. Cynth is gonna go for the next settlers, and I guess they consider that they took out the capital, so you know that should be enough.
Yeah, it will probably flip though.
Yeah, let's see. Is it? No, it's not flipping.
Full loyalty. What?
Yeah, well, I don't know. What is full loyalty?
Okay, that's surprising. But yeah, like this is actually a pretty usual case of like, okay, I watched the guy, I got a city, what can he do, right? But then no one wants to commit and make an effort to actually build some troops and kill the guy. But this can turn into really, really annoying stuff. Like the guy will just keep spamming archers and horses at you. And at some point you will have to deal with him, yeah?
Oh, look at the Mariano Chariot Archer spam over here. 1, 2, 3 more are gonna come out, and he is starting to deal so much damage against the units of Zulu, more than he could actually get experience for to get a promotion. We do have new units coming up from Norwengu. Another horse is gonna pop next turn, and Obamba getting Victor in there. And I do have to say, I do like and enjoy that they're not giving up. Finally, Scythia did get horse technology, and now he's gonna get a horse of his own, maybe. Gonna go and take back his capital. Wink, wink. Oh, hello. Rebellion in 8 turns. But, oh, wait. I think the horse is dead. The horse is dead. Do they have money? Do they have money to buy a horse here in Astrakhan? It would be so important to buy a horse in Astrakhan. No. 19, 21, 48 and 12. No.
Well, actually, not sure. Like, the one guy cannot slam, and I don't think the city is a 3-hit. So, like, the other guy
it's not a 3-hit, but he can take out the horse in the south.
Yeah, and then siege is broken, and like either way, I don't think Astrakhan dies here without additional troops.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Well, there's another horse here that probably will want to go to Voronezh, which doesn't have that much defense. Only 26. Is he gonna come out? Oh, he's gonna suicide the units inside because
I don't know why he did not kill the horse and shipped into back.
Yeah, I don't know either. That's it.
Yeah, that's a misplay. Where ought to be?
Unfortunate. I think that city should have stayed alive. If you would have broken the siege last move, that's what we were expecting, to take out the horse in the south, which was quite damaged, and the city could have withstood 2 attacks anyway.
Yeah, exactly. The siege is broken. You have one less slam, so city would have lived. But yeah, it happened.
Wow. Really? This Mariano Chariot Archers remains on 4 strength. Okay. Well, we do have more archers coming out here, and looks like Macedon is going to need to get those Hetaris faster, and he's not. He's putting a 5th city down, and Wallace Throne is finishing next turn. He doesn't have a 2nd or a 3rd encampment. From what I can see, there's only 1 that he could pump out units from, which, I mean, okay, sure, that might be enough, but he's probably not going to 110 them, so it's going to take forever to actually get those Hetaris on the front line.
By the way, are there any special rules on the event? Like, if there's no VMAP granted, is it possible that they play Iron Man or something on a setting like this?
I don't think there's any rules, honestly.
Like, I mean, honestly, to be surprised, to be honest, I'm surprised that they do not CC here, because it's effectively a 2v4.
Yeah.
With having no advantage whatsoever.
Well, I guess they're thinking Macedon is an advantage. Zulu, if it gets going, like you said. And that's the biggest question. Like, can they get going? At the moment, the science is clearly not there on either of them, but Alex is going to get the science from his units. Oh, please get a Hetari. Please get a Hetari soon. Azriel365, thank you so much for the follow, sir. Welcome.
Well, yes, like if they could at least boost something, but like actually, the fact that Macedon goes Warlord's Throne makes me think that they really have no chance. Because like in a setting like this, you really have to assign one guy to really go all out war and the other guy to really sim, so he can boost him and also provide some gold and stuff like this. Like both trying to go units will simply not work out.
Yeah, well, they don't have the economy to do so either. I see on the other side we got 13, 20, 14 and 12 gold, but on this side we got 2, 2, 5, 4. They barely have 12 gold together.
Yeah, this is what I mean. Like, I would have definitely preferred here Alex to go like 6 to 8 city audience and build campus and stuff like this, but...
Why is he getting boats though? Does he actually want to get an island somewhere and just keep on simming until oh, can you imagine if there are no rules, he doesn't CC and he forces his opponents to get a victory condition? Get a cultured victory, bro. Yeah, what you gonna do?
I don't know, I mean, on a setting like this, domination is pretty easy, no?
You say that, but I guess it will take some time to get the domination. I don't know about any special rules, or at least I didn't see them. There was a bit of a weird setup when it came to the channels from CVFR. I don't know why Colo didn't set up proper channels for the tournament. He made links. I didn't even know that actually happened. That could be a thing. He made links to another server, and sometimes those links were getting broken if you don't have the proper Discord. And it's very weird to actually get into the discussions and see what's going on and stuff like that.
Oh.
So I have no idea how this is. I only have access to a news channel and a discussion channel, and that's it. I don't see the rule channel. I don't see other stuff. Gath Anthony, and this game is over. What's the issue? I don't know. We don't know exactly if there's an issue or not. But I guess Viticy still wants to play on, take out the Mariano Chariots, avenge Prokhorovka, and then maybe go against Saint Petersburg here, which is actually Saint Catherineburg. It's not Petersburg. Cynth actually took it.
Actually, I have no idea why she raised the city.
Yeah, I don't know. What the eastern one? Yeah, I don't know why she raised. Why did she raise the city? That is a very good question. Did she not feel confident she has enough loyalty or enough units to defend it? I don't think that there was only one horse there. I'm pretty sure it couldn't have died. Was Coupe Norway banned? Norway, I don't think was it banned? I don't remember, but I don't think Norway was banned. Coupe was banned. Norway is very, very slow. I don't like Norway when it comes to fighting at the beginning of the game with an opponent on land. It's very strong when it comes to naval fights because of the long ships, but extremely slow to get going in the I would say in the close quarters position. Like when somebody comes against you, until you build your holy sites, until you get your technology for berserkers, you need to go harbors, you need to get other districts than your encampments. It's just a bit of a mess over there, and it's not ideal. If you get it, like if you get through the early game to the mid game, yeah, Norway. I like Norway. Sure, amazing. But that's a big if.
You don't necessarily have to go holy sites. You can as well just do ambush opening and try to rush berserkers and stuff like this. But yeah, one way or another, it's very slow. And like if it spawns in a position like Russia does, or Zulu does, or Nubia does, he's just dead.
Yeah.
Like sure, you can argue, but if he spawns like Alexander or Chandragupta, you will have a good game. Sure, but you cannot choose that, right?
Yeah.
So it's a very risky pick.
Well, I gotta point out we do have horses coming up from Nubia to get the last city of Russia over there. Russia, unfortunately, is probably gonna be the first one to be taken out. And this is so uncool, bro. Like, let him live. Let Adrydry live. He's the tournament organizer, bro. How would you take the tournament organizer out? Oh my God, have some respect, pa over there. Anyway, I'm kidding. We got the Viticy coming up over here with was that me disconnecting or was them disconnecting? Because wow.
I guess you dropped.
I dropped. Wow. Okay.
What else do we have? Not being able to get the ocean tiles, the shipbuilding could be good on TERRA. Yeah, sure. Unless a guy spawns next to you and you just die before you get shipbuilding, which you kind of have a 50-50 on TERRA map.
Kick. The game totally disappeared. I guess I said something bad. Okay, so what does civilization try to tell me here? We shouldn't respect the tournament organizers? What is this? Start a new life and live happily ever after. Yeah, exactly. Escape to the other land.
Yeah, well, this is probably what noobs tells his people, right? Like Scythia is in a better place now.
Yeah.
Don't worry, guys.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, he went to the farm.
Okay, I'm coming back into the game. Well, I'm trying actually connecting to players.
What are you drinking, by the way?
Coffee. And some Sprite. I got. If I want something that's a little bit colder, I get the Sprite. If I want something hotter, I go coffee. Oh my God, zero MS. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry about this.
Yeah, I don't drink coffee this late. But I think we already talked about this. Like, your life cycle is generally a bit later, so understandable.
Yep. Not ideal though. Not ideal. I know.
From humble beginnings, you have shown.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's obviously up to you.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I've been like this since I was like 13, 14 years old. I was when I was in high school, I was barely sleeping like a few hours a day because I was staying up late playing games or doing programming and stuff like that. I was doing the high school IRC, handling the high school IRC something channels and doing bots and blah blah. And I just didn't want to go to sleep. And I was like waking up. I was going to sleep at 4 a.m., waking up at 6, going to basketball practice at 7, and then going to school at 9. That was then coming back home, maybe sleeping, but rarely, like for 1 or 2 hours, then going back on the PC and doing other stuff.
No, I mean, whatever works for you, right? Like, usually your body tells you what you need and what you don't need. And
Yeah.
if it works out for you, it's fine, right?
Yeah. I kind of gave up programming when I was like 16 or something, 15, 16. Alright, it happens.
What else? Compared to Norway, yeah, like, no one really understands. Like, we don't really understand the Russia pick as well, but...
Is the game frozen? No, they're moving. They just probably did their turns and just need to. You can see them moving and turning and turning and turning and turning. And yeah, the Russia pick, I guess it's a wild card here. If it was instead of Macedon, it would have been a different situation, but it wasn't. He actually ended up on the wrong end of the stick over here with Nubia and Catherine de' Medici next to him, while he went for a religion. I think staying on 2 cities and amassing a lot of a big ball of archers would have helped him survive a little while longer, but it was like just a little while longer, and that's it. Probably until somebody got a general. That's it.
Yeah, well, I mean, generally speaking, if you want to go for a wildcard like this, I could see a Norway pick instead of Russia, sure. But yeah, like generally speaking, this is obviously always risky.
Did Macedon settle a new city? He does already have 4 of them, and he's gonna get 5 of them. He's going for the Mount Roraima settle next, getting some faith and science from it. He did settle a lot of coastals, and I guess Calcutta is also coastal, Mero is coastal, and Voronezh over here is gonna be taken down. The biggest issue with Voronezh being taken down is the loss of a military alliance, which I guess I'm not so sure they care about it, because Tomeres is so low culture, he might not even get to civil service. Like, he's political philosophy in 7. Can you imagine that? That's 48.
Yes, but then again, there has to be military between Zulu and Macedon, which kind of says that no one will ever trade here, and they will have negative money.
Yeah,
like, I really
issue.
don't see much of an angle for them, the way they play it.
Well, the good thing is Macedon did get his Warlord's Throne already, and I see a Warlord's Throne over here as well in Ulundi, or at least their horses are going to be cheap. They don't really care about them, right, anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of have the feeling that like, I actually played with all of the guys on the left side on TERRA map, and we had some fun. While I would assume that probably like the PeaceMongers are just as a team approach this as a fun event without ever really practicing TERRA. So like, I guess they just underestimated how fast someone can die.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that happened by the looks of it. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that happened. TERRA map is, I remember the 2 versus 2s that we had, the events we had like 2 years ago, 1 year and a half ago, on TERRA map. Those were amazing. I actually played in quite a few of them, and oh my god, those were amazing. But you didn't have time. Like, the strategic resources, bam, immediately get them. Get archers up, get the units up, get pre-builds, actually sometimes you didn't even have time for pre-builds, because how to say, you needed to build other stuff, and you didn't have the gold. You couldn't get enough gold in that amount of time to upgrade them. So civilizations that had the half cost something were amazing. Not to mention even Scythia for a long time it's been very good, but and it's even right now, if you would have gotten maybe a Pasher next to him, it would have been a different game because of one Kurgan. But he didn't. It didn't even have a strategic resource next to him. I don't know how. Oh, he actually had cotton underneath. Interesting.
Yeah, I think he spawned on 2-2 base and settled on the cotton.
Yeah. Hey, Tidos, good evening, sir.
Which is questionable, but then he still spawned without the horse, which is obviously very unlucky, especially as Scythia.
Yeah, of course, a cattle tile, anything. He has a sheep tile eastward, but very far away. Third ring.
I mean, that being said, like as Scythia, you kind of want to go builder first, which is obviously the biggest gamble on the map like this. So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I gotta point out, we do have Viticy over here getting more horses, and he's pushing back the Mariano Charges. He got quite a few of them down without losing a horse. Or I guess he lost one or two. One, I think one, because he still has 4, and that's enough. He might actually go back and pressure Egypt with some more, while we do have Scythian Saka horse archers coming up from Generals. We got finally Hetaris coming up from Pella, and Alex still has a few chops in his capital to get those faster with a builder with 2 more charges, getting some from Alexandria. This is the moment Macedon needs to shine. Like, is this gonna be, oh my god. So the biggest issue is not that he's getting units, is how far away he is from an opponent. Oh wait, is he gonna go shipbuilding and take out India? Oh my god. He is going shipbuilding, guys. He has a general.
Well, then that's actually an angle, yeah. I like it. I like the plan. Like as being said, I don't like his warlords, but I like the play.
Yeah, he actually did not settle Mount Roraim. I guess he's wanting to settle another city. They didn't even get these tiles. Okay, well, Zulu is getting a few, I guess.
To be honest, I would be surprised if they are positive gold at all right now.
0, 6, 10, 7.
Yeah, so how are they supposed to buy tiles?
I don't know, man. Pillage economy, bro. Pillage. Get scouts out. Send them. Go. The hounds of war. Take them down. Well, I guess Adrydry is. We got the Khornie coming up here. I really want to see this, by the way. The Hetari spam into a general. And look at General go, man. General is so confident that he's going to send a settler with no escort to the east side, next to the capital city of Ulundi. Oh my god.
Yeah, sure. He has full vision. Why wouldn't he?
Yeah. Sir Kels, why did I quit programming? Well, it was a period in my life when I started to be a bit more outside-ish as a person. Like, I was going out and doing sports and stuff. I switched from being a little bit nerdish, like I am right now. My priorities changed into something else, into developing other skills. And then I did see how fast programming was. I would say not only programming but also tutorials, and I was seeing from that early stage, from 20 years ago, 20 something years ago, how the things, learning processes were being constructed, that it was getting easier and easier to do everything. So right now it was kind of easy to I would say easy to predict that you're going to come at a point in which you just ask for something and it's going to be done. And look at that, we actually get exactly that happening. Like you get ChatGPT and you want something coded, no problem, you ask ChatGPT and it's going to code you something, and that's it. And also on other stuff, if you want to learn something, you're gonna learn it. you're doing the opposite. You're learning programming. You kind of started at the wrong time, my friend. But I guess if you like it, don't let me be the stop of you. Hello there, Star Spanky. Bună seara.
Yeah. Like honestly, I also have to disagree with that. Like obviously there's like it's like programming is evolving like every other work is in history, right? Like obviously like in the future you're not gonna sit down and write like lines of code manually, but you still need to design and arrange stuff and create logic and be creative about it and etc, right? Like there's still a lot of work to be done that's be a bit different.
I agree, but you don't need the base programming for that anymore. No, they're like what the world is evolving into is modularity. You get stuff written by somebody that is going to work with somebody else's work immediately, and you just plug them in like Lego pieces, and that's it. There is some work done in the middle to actually make them work together at the moment, but as things are evolving, the platforms are getting more open, and the ones that do have that do not have conflicts between them are actually getting ahead of the other ones. The biggest example would be, of course, the WordPress websites and the economy around them, the ecosphere around them.
Well, yeah, to a degree, but honestly, it never hurts if you have some guys who actually know what's going on.
Oh, for sure, but like I was saying, if you like something, you do something, right? And you learn it. The prerequisite being you like something. You know?
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, like obviously right now, other than the Macedon D-Day, is not much happening right here, so I figured may as well talk a bit about this.
Wait, it's not happening? Wait, it's not happening? It's happening.
Other than this, I mean.
Oh, other than this, yeah, for sure. It's, I mean, it's a interesting world that we're gonna come into in the next 5 to 10 years. We're gonna hit. I'm expecting to see a lot of differences, a lot of rearranging of the economy and people reskilling and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's gonna be. An amazing experience when it comes to creativity, because like you said, things are getting easier for people to express themselves in all areas, not only in programming, in like graphics, in art, in music, in everything. So when you have that, you have a lot of amazing stuff being created by people that didn't have access to the technology or the means to do something amazing.
Well, generally speaking, yes, but I feel like this is a bit oversold, because like the guy who is like I don't know, doing like a simple work right now is not gonna be the web designer of tomorrow, right? So like,
yeah,
it's really pretty much like, sure, if you're a creative, high skilled guy, the world is gonna be amazing. But if you have none of this, or like or you lack like certain skills and don't have the means to get those, or just born without the talent in this aspect, then nothing will get better for you, to be honest. But this obviously is going way too far for a Scyth podcast, I guess.
I guess now people know how the horses felt. We got Macedon coming up into the northwest of Vagai, and we got Delhi in its crosshairs. We do need to see how Shunzu is going to manage to push, of course, the Hetaris across the border over there. Just get them out of the water. We do have 246 Hetaris on the offense, and with more in the build queues, there are quite a few chops for him to use, and a few builders coming out. It does look like at the moment, I don't think they had. Actually, they had vision, so they do know finally Macedon did get a unit out, but they don't see yet where it is. And I have noticed the repositioning of the army of Nubia to the south, and I do see France is starting to get an economy going. This is going to allow them to be quite, how to say, flexible. 260 gold to 17,300 gold right now on any Wizzards, and they are making a decent amount of gold every turn. It's around 110, and I'm pretty sure they could buy whatever they need if they want to. Quite an opposite economy here than Macedons. We're gonna need to see if this keeps on evolving. I'm pretty sure Alex is gonna try to do his best to IRL India, and I'm also pretty sure General will need to spend some gold points to defend himself, or at least get a builder out to chop some stuff with that builder. Now how expensive the builder will be, I'm not so sure. No, we got another settler from Genus. Hello there, Mr. Settler. Why is he not? Where is his Saka horse? How did the Saka horse archer disappear here? There's so many surprising facts about that land. I think there's like a Bermuda Triangle in this land somewhere. Like things tend to disappear between Pokrovka and Genus.
The sucker may have just suspended because lack of gold, but actually he needs to be more than -10.
He's on 6. It's
yeah.
fine.
So I don't know. Maybe he just wanted to stick out the head and met the Marianos.
Yeah. Why is AlexCrazy not moving? Or are we gonna see like a last move attack? I guess last move attack is gonna be the choice. New fantastic turn to die. Yeah. Oh, let's go, Alex. Let's go. Click the buttons. Click it, my
It's actually
boy.
an excellent timing because General hits fuel next turn, and he really wants to have a lot of builders.
Yeah.
Right now.
Ooh, getting archers in the water.
So yeah.
Take it down.
Good
Do not
timing.
let him see. Oh man. So many chariots coming out from Egypt as well to the south of Rakedet on the battlefield against Zulu. Zulu just got his core ability, and now he has a powerful swordsman with the big swords coming against these Marianos. Man, he's coming for Cleopatra now. We don't need to see if he's gonna manage to overwhelm the defenses here. These Marianos do need to attack the Zulu units quite a few times to do the full damage and take them down, and the more they die, the less units he's gonna have to counter attack here. It's man, can they pull this back? Can they pull this back?
This is obviously a very big order to kill two before, like as being said, like they will have like no money at all.
Yeah.
And there needs to be melee between Alex and Chandragupta. So, like I mean, obviously they believe, so we may as well just enjoy the show without judging, right?
Oh, I'm not judging. I like it. Also, Graf is asking us, India going to the other continent? Is he? Well, he's getting a galley out. He has no. He's going over here. You see, oh, he's getting cartography, right? Yeah, he wants cartography. He wants buttress in oh no. Oh my god, okay. He's disconsidering, totally not respecting the Macedonian attack here. You know what's another bad thing? Because this is actually perfect timing for India. India just got his feudalism builders with all of the big charges on them. And he is gonna be able to chop so many units so fast with all of these builders. Yeah, there we go. One goes up, one Varu. The Varu is 45 strength, and it also applies a -5 on the units around him.
Well, yes, or Macedon gonna delete a lot of 5 charge builders. We will see.
Yeah. I guess both are possible. Another fun fact, unfortunately, is the river over here. That's basically creating, increasing the road to the lands of India with one turn at least.
Well, it remains to be seen how sneaky he can be. By the looks, the archer will find out next turn.
Yeah, this is too late. Can he get something? No, he can't. A boat maybe? He had a boat. Where is his boat? Why does he not have a boat then? Oh, it's here. It's up in India in Ayutthaya. We'll see. Yeah, one Varu, GG, I guess. We'll see. We do have Stonehenge coming up from Delhi in the lands of Nubia. He's getting more settlers. He did acquire Voronezh Kerma. He's putting down a Temenanki in Kerma, and we're gonna see all of that extra production and the science pop out from that city when he's gonna finish it. Getting another settler. There are spaces for more cities over here. Not amazing ones, but there still are some spaces for cities, and I believe they will try to colonize all of this land. Nubia actually didn't keep on building his pitatis. He only remained with like 2 of them out of all of those like 8 he built, and I was expecting him, and I think he is actually moving them in the south slowly but surely towards a possible attack here against the Scythia or a defense against him. Scythia getting a safety settler. We got archer cores coming out. These Zulu units do deal so much damage against these Mariano Chariot archers. They're starting to push through. The core unfortunately did require 2 units to get into 1, and you can see of course the amazing movement of the Egyptian Mariano Chariot archers is allowing them to escape this. While we will probably gonna need to see what's... Oh, there we go. Hello, Mr. Mastodon. And we got Varus in production here. We got builders starting to be bought, and he's chopping every little bit of tile that he can get his builders on.
Yeah, like this actually shows the importance of proper last moving. Like Alex just moving in mid-turn or even start of turn like this just gives General all the time to react.
And he got excited, bro. And I guess no, he didn't get excited. It was the archer that spotted him. That's why, and he triggered everything.
Oh yeah, this may be a point. Yeah.
Yep.
Was spotted, so may as well move in, I guess. That's true. So not necessarily misplayed, just unlucky.
Yep. Warlord Stone coming up in Racket Dead here. I do see more Marianos. 4 more Marianos. This is Noob64 saying, you know what, I'm gonna do my best to be as a pain as possible to Zulu, because he doesn't have that many stats otherwise. 15 science and 10 culture. And we do see Zulu is moving forward with multiple units. These units are very slow though, and one of the reasons Zulu is bringing one of these military engineers is to create the road towards the cities of Egypt. I fear like we're gonna have France's horses turn into coursers, and then later on into a higher strength unit with 40 science and 55 culture. Cynth is starting to sim up, which is very good. Zhang Heng over here. Did they get Hypatia earlier?
What's the continent situation, by the way?
Chandragupta. Continent situation. This. Oh, it's not the same continent. Paris is on another continent than his opponents. Her opponents again.
Black Queen always unlucky.
Yeah. And now I think there are enough Varus over here to demolish the Hetaris. The plan was foiled by one single archer, and I'm not even kidding. There's like one single archer over here in that boat. There's one archer.
Oh, it's fascinating how they can instantly report back home, right? Like, there's one guy sitting in a boat, but yet instantly you know as a leader what he knows.
Man, he
he
sent a pigeon, bro. Have you noticed the pigeons? The pigeon messaging?
Yeah, probably. Or he just used the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
2000 BC, right?
No, he made a fire, bro. He made a fire.
He made a fire on the boat. Okay.
Yes. He made a fire out of the boat.
but how is he then still alive?
Yeah, the hero pigeon and the hero boat.
I don't know.
Oh,
Something
man.
smells fishy in this story.
Yeah. Oh man, that Hetari over there. Not sure if you saw what happened here, but it was. He tried to attack into one of the Varus and then boom, instantly got hit back by the Varu and died. That's basically what happens here. Yeah. I believe you do get an extra +5 with the general next to you, right? From an adjacent general on the Hetari. So you do need usually to get a lot of generals here. But these ones on the outskirts are less strength. Make raft and fire both live in raft. Yeah. Have you guys played Raft, by the way? Did you play Raft, Justice? Raft,
No.
the game? It's a survival game with like you get only like 4 tiles of raft and you start getting stuff from the water like plastic and wood and stuff. And you
Yeah, I had a
build
look at
bigger.
it. But like at the time it came out, I was completely overloaded with like survival / base building games.
Yeah.
There were really too many.
It's actually quite fun.
Oh yeah, I totally believe you. I'm just saying at the time it came out, I was oversaturated with this kind of genre.
Yeah. No, Paul is questioning why is this game still playing. I mean, they want to play. Why are we taking away? Their pleasure. They're playing. They're trying to figure out the strengths and weaknesses of each civilization, the timings, what will happen if they don't CC and so on. It's fine. I do want to ask you, by the way, have you made any progress in Satisfactory?
No, not at all.
No? Oh my
No,
God.
I did set up the nuclear pasta, and after this I kind of never felt the urge to go back.
Okay.
I don't know. Didn't feel like the late game grind. Like right now, I barely have time to even cast a game with you. Like so, yeah.
Okay. Well,
Just have a look at work right now.
I still would love on the next patch, maybe on the next version, we do a map, a big map, a good map, very quickly.
Yeah, we will see.
Maybe you start streaming. Maybe you start streaming, bro.
Well,
You keep telling us, I'm gonna
technically
start
I've set it
streaming.
up, but I think I was online like 2 times. For the plain reason that I simply didn't play anything, so I had nothing to stream.
Hey, one city might go down. Agra, it's under attack by Zulu. And it looks like there's nothing over there protecting it. There's only one extra archer for this Zulu horse core. And it does seem like it will need at least 2 more turns to attack into that city center and then take it down. While Zulu over here is encountering a massive resistance. I think he kind of overreached, honestly. He stretched himself thin. Even if he does have a lot of strength on these coursers. I believe he has he has battle cry, not tortoise. Okay.
Oh god,
Interesting.
this guy's taught us at least.
Well, he was on the offense, so I guess battle cry makes sense to cry at your opponents.
Well, yes, but if you face 2 dozen Marianos, you obviously go for Tortoise.
Yeah.
Like, +7 doesn't matter if you die before you can slam.
Ooh. Archer core actually managed to take down one of the Marianos. And this one, let's see. He's attacking. Oh my god, bro. That's a lot of Mariano Chariot archer shots. And that's why you need faster units, I guess.
Yeah, and that's why you need Tortoise.
Well, this one has it. This one has it. And he moved a little bit back. But I think with one more shot, he should be able to get the next promotion. So he can get Tortoise as well as more health. But anyway, if he doesn't keep on building units, nothing's going to happen. And oh my god, they bought him a Varo. They actually bought him a Varo. That is so expensive, by the way. How much is it in gold? Like 200 or something? I guess they have to gold. They're swimming in gold. They're just giving everything to general. We got some Pitatis also coming up to fight. And they will join the fray soon enough. Looks like some French horses are also coming up over there to defend the cities of India from the enemy Macedon. Tito's 2 shots, I guess, not 1. 3 experience per shot. And yeah, that might be 2 shots. Yeah, you're right. It's 4 experience points.
Yeah, Paul is asking why is this game still going.
Yeah.
You signed up for a TERRA map. Like if you would feel like playing a balanced, fair, competitive game, you wouldn't do that. So why would you CC?
Yeah, this is for fun over here. The trading punches, they figure out what they can and cannot do. I think this was that's one of the things that I didn't understand. I understand there were 4 teams that enlisted, and then I understand there should have been something like a best of 3 between them, but I'm not so sure exactly what is the format and how are they going to decide on who's going to play who.
Honestly, I feel like a best of 3 wouldn't fit the theme at all, because like the main reason of playing a best of 3 is like to reduce RNG and to give the better team a better chance of winning a series, right?
Yeah.
While like if you sign up for
wait.
unbalanced stuff anyway.
Yeah. No. Sorry. I'm wrong. It says they will play 3 games against each other because they're 4 teams, so they play against each other. And then if there will be a tie at the end of the 3 matches, then they're gonna have another stab at each other.
Well, I don't know how there can be a tie when you play 3 matches, but sure.
Yeah, between the teams. If a team wins 2 and loses 1, and another team wins 2 and loses 1, that's a tie.
Oh, so not 3 against each other, but yeah, I see.
Yeah.
So just as a group phase.
Yeah, basically like a group phase.
Yeah, I see.
Also, any Wizzards did lose their first game because I understand they had some management issues. There should have been Pulp dealing with it, and Pulp wanted to cast something else, so she totally neglected to organize everybody else. Yeah, it happens. What does this Paonism mean? Does this mean something? It should have meant something. Paonism. No? If I search it on Google, it tells me that are you searching for Paon is me? Who's that? It says like it's a designer.
Yeah, I don't know. I would just assume this is an insider between Khornie and her.
Oh wait, the Paon is a the peacock. Wait a second. That's highlight. Thank you so much, by the way. So that's what it is. Okay, so Paon, or I don't know how to spell it. It's a peacock in English. You know the peacock, the thing with the big tail over there with the eyes on the tail and so on. And I guess what he's saying over here, Paonism is the religion of the peacock. Okay, yeah.
Does this have more or less followers than the giant spaghetti god?
Wait, there is there's no the giant spaghetti god. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, there's an official religion of the giant spaghetti god. I don't know how it's called exactly, but
I do not know, but yes, the hero archer died. Man, he burned his boat. That's why he was sending so many messages to India. Oh, more Hetaris are coming. Prepare yourself. And then he burned through his boat.
yeah, Wi-Fi was too bad.
Yeah, he fell asleep at the wheel. We got man, how many chariots is this? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26 Mariano chariot, heavy chariot archers. And he's still building some.
Ooh, Prokopka revolting.
Yeah, but it's 19 turns. It's gonna take a while. Why Egypt doesn't have a general? He never built an encampment, which kind of begs the question: why didn't he actually use the card or something? Oh, he did put on the card. I guess Zulu just took all of them.
Well, also, general doesn't work for Marianos, so he doesn't need one. It's the simple answer. If you just spam Marianos, you don't need a general.
Well, that is true. That was his sole point in life over here.
Yeah, he picked God of the Forge, and his game plan was to build Marianos, and I would say he was pretty successful.
Yeah. Oh, I think that's okay. That's a GG.
Oh, now
Viticy. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's actually confusing.
Maybe they wanted to see. Maybe there's a +5 or something. Or maybe they thought Macedon is gonna get push through, but it never did. It didn't catch General out of position here. Unfortunately, that happened. Let me see. Are they in a channel somewhere so we can ask them questions? Or they are in a channel, but the other team is not. So I guess we're only gonna ask. You wanna come, by the way, in the server?
Wait, is it on Cipher?
Yeah.
Like,
It's very very below. It's called Edong, the category,
let's see.
which basically means and so.
Oh yeah, there
Yeah.
it is. Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
They are in we and non. We
Yes.
and we. Nice channels.
Let's go in.
Yeah, you just
GG, well played.
Thanks.
We do have a few questions for you, man.
Receive Alexandre is so great.
Oh.
Yeah. But why Russia though?
Because Russia can make a lot of gold and is quite safe if I don't get crushed by pitatis.
Yeah, I mean, and you got like the wrong end of the stick there, and France
Yeah.
next to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, because you in paper you have just one front.
Yes, you have just one opponent as Russia, and you make a shit ton of gold, so no, normally is okay. But
And then you have Defender of the Face. You have a good monumentality. Well, we can bet that he can hold, but like 2v1 is too much.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
maybe we should have changed our bans. Maybe we should have banned Nubia or France. Or
Oh yeah.
they have too much aggressive in their position.
Nubia for sure, or you could have picked Nubia for yourself.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
example, yeah.
Oh, what happened to the Scythian settler? We didn't see it.
Good question. I thought I was linked, but it was-
Oh, cake
He
double.
fucked up. He
Okay.
fucked up.
yes,
Oh my
it's the
God.
big cake W, yes.
Yes, I was like, okay, it was linked, so it's okay.
Mais t'as même pas déplacé ton guerrier en plus. Genre t'as vu qu'il était tout seul, tu l'as laissé comme ça et...
Mais non, mais j'ai changé ma cam.
So
J'étais là, mais j'étais là. Enfin, bref.
So I guess that French scout took it and then moved towards Zulu.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a rip. We were wondering what happened to it. Like we were thinking maybe volcano exploded, took out the unit, then he got slammed and so on. And then we couldn't figure it out. No volcanic soil there, no nothing.
I just trolled.
Yeah,
Just a mistake. Could happen.
yeah, it happens. It happens.
I don't think to be fair, I don't think it changed a lot about his fate in this game.
I don't know.
Like I don't think he would have saved his capital, no matter what.
I guess. I guess they have much better timings than you with earlier
Yeah.
units, powerful
In
units.
very early, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Or yeah, the earlier timing that we have, that was Saka, I guess,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it never happened.
it was too greedy, our comp.
No, I don't know.
I think so. We should have I've took in place of Zulu, I think like a more aggressive style
No.
without a sieve that don't require any strat to work as they should. And I don't know. But well,
It happens.
That
It
was-
happens. Did you play on the TERRA map before? Like, did you get any kind of training, or was this just the first time and you just?
No, we played
we don't play Mago.
this afternoon. We play also one game.
Okay. Oh, one game,
And-
but you didn't get
yeah,
like a week worth of like training.
No,
Yeah.
no.
And we
Okay.
got fucked because Russia spawned back lane and made a lot of gold.
Yes, so we try Russia ourselves, but it did not work as well. As good.
Oh, I guess. Yeah. No, no game is the same as the other. Okay, well, it was quite a nice game, by the way. I really hope you're gonna do more of these TERRA maps. They're so fast and they're so, especially in a 4v4. You know, like you get to see so many things happening across the map. It's amazing.
Yeah, I guess it could be fun to watch for the people on stream.
Yeah.
Lot of action.
Yeah, but every turn counts here. Like every production point you get, the Pantheon when you get it, when you don't get it. If you settle that city there, if you don't, it's so many things do count a lot more.
And every mistake is
Finished.
tough to deal with.
Yeah, it is punished quickly. True. Well, thank you.
Thank you for the cast, Michael.
Yeah, thank you also for
Yeah.
allowing me. And have a good evening.
Have a good evening.
GG, well played. Bye bye.
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 So we heard a little bit from the team from PeaceMongers. They were unfortunately not able to get peaceful here. They were attacked in a 2 versus 1 between France and Nubia, going against Russia over here in the northwest. They did manage to take out that opponent, and then we did have Noob64 just spamming out units at his opponent over here to the west at Scythia. Took him down also right after they took down a Scythian settler. That was quite unfortunate, but it did happen. And of course, yes, Zulu and the Macedon, they tried their best to come back into the game, couldn't quite push it through as a win, and that was it. Well, without further ado, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I hope you enjoyed the TERRA event with a 4v4 coming up as a special event here. Tomorrow we're gonna have the second game between Freditos de la Vega and SAS team. They are playing to go into the finals, and I believe they're playing right now on other streams. Go check out the Legion stream, by the way. I do hope we're gonna see each other to see the conclusion, and maybe we're gonna have a third game. I don't know. We'll see. Have a good evening, everybody. Keep a watch on the Civ6worldcup.com website. You can also check out my information on the Twitch schedule or on my Discord. I do try to keep it as updated as possible, but sometimes, yes, some information is missing. I'm sorry. I do forget sometimes. I'm only human. You know, I'm only human. next up, I do hope if you're coming up from YouTube, you did enjoy this show and you're gonna throw that big thumbs up over there. You're gonna leave a comment down below and you're gonna tell me your opinion of it. Thank you so much, by the way. Let's see each other in the live stream on twitch.tv/OnSpotTV and have some fun with some Civilization 6 gaming. Bye bye.